welcome to
What's up?
Turning Pages with Paul and Lesley. We are so excited to be back. It is another week. I can't believe the week went by so fast, Paul, but we are here with all of the great folks in this reading community, just here to just talk and discuss what we love, our passion, and that is the love of reading and these books we have here today.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, when you said our passion, I was like, oh, we're going to talk about each other. But no, we're going to talk about books. And I really am excited today because, man, I can't remember how many weeks ago that was, how many videos ago. But Leslie and I, we decided we would challenge each other to read each other's books.
Yep.
And I have made it through 2 of them. And I'm
Oh,
about to hop on another one of them. So I'm really excited about talking to you guys about the books that she challenged me to read and how much I liked them or didn't like them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
so
fair.
we'll see.
So thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel,
Thank you so much.
for commenting,
Yeah.
for providing feedback. We read every single comment and we respond
Yeah,
to
for
every
sure.
single comment and your feedback, and we so appreciate it. So please keep it coming, and if you find value, please don't hesitate to hit the like button.
Please don't.
We appreciate it, and we're just excited that you're here with us today. And like Paul said, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about books, but especially the books that we were invited to read by each other.
Yeah.
And that is Lies by TM Logan.
That's a good one. That's a good
one. I was like, whoa. The first page, Paul, caught me and it kind of pulled me in. I'm not going to kid you. The prologue pulled me in. It says, I often wonder what would have happened if I hadn't seen her car that day. If the light hadn't been green instead of red. I mean, I'm just going to stop there.
Wow.
Because it keeps going with all of these ifs. And then it ends, maybe it was fate. And I'm like, okay, this has got me in ready, and I'm not finished, but I'm telling you, this is so far so good. So thanks for letting me read this one. This is really good, and I like a good thriller and a good mystery anyway. So I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah, and I've read a couple of new ones. I've been exposed to some new thriller mystery type books, but still. And if I had to vote today, that is still number one for me.
Still number one in your book?
That is still number one for me. In fact, I plan on going back to read that one. So it's still number one.
He said it.
Yeah.
So you'll be hearing from me again on this one. But yeah, Lies by TM Logan.
Yeah. The book that Leslie recommended that I read was this one here, The Question Behind the Question.
Yeah.
And honestly, y'all, this book right here, I found this book to be exceptional. You ever read a book sometimes where it makes you examine yourself? That's what this is, babe.
Yeah.
This book made me look at me.
It does.
Because, a lot of times, basically the book is about personal accountability. And I think you talked about that when you recommended it to me.
Yeah.
And it kind of made me look at myself a little bit differently and like, oh man, I do that. Oh man, I'm guilty of that. And so I'm really already, like, after making that self-evaluation, I'm trying to already make corrections.
Yeah.
In fact, it was funny this morning. You and I were having a conversation about something, and I said,
"Well,
the question behind the question says,
how can I help?"
So, fantastic book, and I actually plan on reading it again because I read it. But now I want to read through it more and like do some highlighting and your favorite thing, annotating.
Yes, I love to annotate. We need to do a video on annotating.
We need to do that. Well, you can lead it because I'm learning. But I definitely want to do that with this book. Everybody, The Question Behind the Question. Good. That's my first book. What's your second book, baby?
Well, the second one, Eruption.
All right, Eruption.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, but I'm gonna push through.
Yeah, give it a chance.
Push through. I wasn't feeling it. It's like that U.S. military, almost espionage kind of. Yeah, I'm struggling, but I'm gonna well, I mean, this is an honest channel.
It is.
So, it's not my bag, but because it's different. Right. I need to push through so that I can get an idea of what this genre is like.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's who is this by Michael Crichton, who's passed away,
Mm-hmm.
and then James Patterson, who is like a New York best-selling author every time he writes a book. So I really need to get a feel for the writing of James Patterson and Michael Crichton because he's also a best-selling author. I just need to, wet my palate a little more and
Right.
get a taste for this one, and so I can say I made it through one of these types of books.
Oh, made it through. Oh my goodness. Now, if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but Michael Crichton wrote like Jurassic Park,
Yeah,
and
he
James
did.
Patterson writes like espionage spy type books.
Oh yeah,
And so the blending of those two things together,
yeah.
first of all, the idea to do that I thought was crazy.
Yeah, it makes it kind of
Um,
suspenseful in a way.
it's interesting,
Yeah.
but I will agree. I will agree. The first part of the book, you do have to push through.
Okay. And I've done
Yeah,
that before with other
yeah,
books, so I can do it.
yeah.
I can do it.
And honestly, honey, it's gonna take a while before it
Yeah.
starts to become. I know, but it's gonna take a while before it becomes interesting. That's how I found it for me.
Okay.
But once it picked up speed,
Okay.
it was like they took the brakes off the car, and it
Okay.
just really flew after that.
All
So
right.
you once you get there, I think you have a difference of opinion. But you know, the good thing about it is sometimes you like something and sometimes you don't,
And it's okay.
and that's
And
really
it's
okay.
okay. But
Yeah,
I'm going to push through because I do want to see where it goes and how it ends. And I want to get a feel for the genre itself.
yeah, yeah. Well, the second book, and everybody, I got to tell you, man, I got to tell you, this one right here that Leslie recommended that I read. I am so glad I read this book, The Silent Patient. Everybody, I am so glad that I read this book right here. I am so glad. This book right here blew me away.
Good one.
Wow.
It's
That's
a
all I
really,
can say.
really good
When
one.
I got to the end of this book,
All you can say is whoa.
literally speechless.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was too.
I think I was in the room with Les when I finished it. When I call her Les, that's my short name for her. And when I got done and I closed the book, I looked up at her and I said,
Really?
"Wow, Les." And she just started laughing like she is now. Whoa, everybody.
Yeah.
The Silent Patient is
top notch.
wow.
Top notch.
So yeah, now we're going to read all of his books. She's ahead of me by one, but she's gonna talk about. I think that might be one of her books. But I've read The Fury,
Yeah.
and now The Silent Patient, and I've got to read now The Maidens. Yes. But so far, man, amazing.
Alex Michaelides and that Silent Patient. That's his first book. First book. Can you imagine coming out?
That's something.
Your first book.
Wow.
And it be like a. So I've watched some videos. I need to watch more about how he approaches.
Mm-hmm.
But he talks about, Agatha Christie and, who those folks that, he kind of gleaned from.
Right.
But that one right there. And then he has this, he got this information from, I think a psychiatrist, a psychologist. He studied the works of one of those folks.
Okay.
And then he blends. The guy, for a first book.
It's pretty amazing.
I was impressed. And that book was so popular, Paul. When it came out, it was so popular until when I saw it at the book warehouse that year, I think, gosh, it's been since 2020 or maybe even 2019? I can't remember when that book came out. Maybe 2020?
I don't know. I don't know where to look to find that kind of stuff.
It's right in the front.
In the front?
Yeah, if you go to
okay, let me see. Let me take a quick look, everybody.
Right there's a lot of words.
Yeah. 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah.
So I think I got it in 2020.
Okay.
It had been out, I think, a year, and they were still talking about it.
Wow.
And I happened to see it at the book warehouse, and I was like, yes. So I was able to grab it for like $1.99. And I don't think I read it right away. I think it took me maybe a couple of months, and then I pulled it, and man, when I got it in my hands, I could not let it go. And that was when I did not do the audio. I literally took my time and read through that one. I'm so glad I did. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. Great, great, great choice, babe.
Okay.
I appreciate you leading me that direction.
Well, you talked about The Silent Patient.
Yeah.
This is book number 2, The Maidens, right?
Yeah.
By Alex Michaelides.
Okay.
And when I say this one was, I want you to read it because I have my thoughts, and it was so good, but I don't know if it was, I don't know. It was so good. I feel like morally responsible.
Oh my gosh.
To to put, to rank it. I don't know. It was really, the thing about this writer is that first book was so doggone good.
Okay.
Until this one, I don't want to give away too much. It's nothing, in my opinion, it's really nothing like the first one.
Okay.
The setting is different. The location is different. But yet, at some point, it's the same. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Okay. Because these two books, the first book, The Fury and The Silent Patient, were based out of the same country. Even though all events didn't happen in the same country, they still were based out of the same country. I don't know anything about that book, so I don't know if it is or isn't. I don't know.
Yeah, and The Silent Patient was in Greece?
No. The Silent Patient was in London, but the Fury started in London and it went to Greece.
Yeah. So okay, well then the 3 do have the location in common.
Okay.
Then. Okay. So yeah, this is in England.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And somehow I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Don't give too much. Don't give
it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's just let me put it this way. I'll say this. It's obvious to me that he knew where he wanted the 3 books to go.
Okay.
And that he planned ahead.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
That he planned, to me, it feels like he planned all 3 books.
Okay.
Prior to writing them.
So it's not a series.
It's not.
But they are connected.
They are connected.
Okay. Okay. Now that's interesting.
But the way he connects it is just well done.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I think that's why this one was so good to me.
Oh.
Because of how it's connected.
Having read the other 2 helped you to appreciate that one?
It did.
Okay.
It did.
Okay.
And I think that's why I'm torn.
You're torn?
I'm torn.
Everybody, we got something special for you.
Yay.
Look at this, y'all. Look at what we got here.
Look at that. Nice.
Look at that. Look at that. Y'all know what this is for?
Nice.
Wait a minute. Let me show you something else. Here we go. Whoa.
Nice.
There we go. And here it is, y'all. Here it is.
With the color.
The Kobo Libra color.
That's
Yo, man, my wife ordered this for me, I think Sunday night, and it is already come. Guys, I can't wait to open this Kobo Libra color up and get to working with it. And the little small Kindle. My mom has been watching our channel.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, honey girl.
And she wants a Kindle. And so I am going to, I'm going to bless my mom with my Kindle so my mom can have a Kindle to read from. Yes. And I'm excited about that because her watching us has sparked the desire in her to start reading again, because she was a reader. And so I'm excited about what our channel has been able to do in the lives of other people. And I pray that our love for reading is contagious and that you guys are just continuing to read and just and enjoy holding those books in your hand, whether it's digital or whether it's an actual physical floppy, like my wife says. I'm going to be back soon with an unboxing for this, and I'm going to show you all what it all looks like and how I use it and everything. I am excited about this. Yeah, thanks, babe. You're the best.
Oh, my pleasure. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. So, you all, that wraps up what we had to talk about today.
Yep.
We have one question though. What pages are you turning?
Yeah.
Please let us know, what pages are you turning? What is on just came off of your bookshelf? What page are you on, and what are you reading, and why are you reading it, and everything you want, anything and everything you want to tell us about your experience with the book. Please share that with us in the comment section below. We look forward to reading your positive comments and your feedback on the books that you all are reading, because it gives us a chance to add to our list. So
Yeah.
thanks so much. We appreciate you joining in with us, Paul. It's been fun.
It has been fun. Listen, everybody, do us a favor. Please like, share,
Please
subscribe,
subscribe.
and hit that notification bell so that you know every time that myself and Leslie are back on with another video.
Please.
All right, everybody. I think that's all of our time,
I
right,
think
babe?
that's it. Thank
All
y'all
right.
so much.
Thank y'all. Until next time.
Hey, don't forget, we're going to show some videos
Yeah,
up
that's
here.
right. That's
Go ahead
right.
and click
Yeah.
on those videos. There's somewhere up here or somewhere down here.
They'll be
But
somewhere.
wherever they are, please go ahead and click and check us out. We have a few other videos that you may have missed.
Right.
But in the meantime, in between time, don't forget,
Keep turning those pages.
See you next week.
Peace.